Welcome, travelers, to the wonderful world of Isekai Fantasy.
Whoa!
I'm your mall manager, Sky, and this week I am joined by Andrew Frost.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Phil's Tips and Tricks for Aquariums. And today I'm going to talk about how if you're running a freshwater tank, you should totally use your old water to water your plants. Because that's basically just fish soup. And you're just going to pour that right on. It has all those nutrients. And that's basically how the Pilgrims survived.
A lot of aquacultures do that. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have like a fish tank attached to the aquaculture tank. Thank you. That's what it is. Real cool stuff. Nate Brass.
Also known as Pete Swards. And it seems a mystery's afoot.
Celina.
10 feet.
Hey, Derek Bronson. I think I died.
You did, fully. Casey.
I'm Roman Finner, and today I'm going to be defending why centaurs are insects.
And Seth Michelangelo Coveyou.
A hero who shines. Do not upstage him or else sequins he will take.
That was a really nice haiku.
Ooh. Should we do a little recap? What happened?
No.
Indubitably.
Sure.
You all landed in the world of Orph. Golden scrolls floating in front of you granted you powers. After a quick battle, you all faced off against a wyvern, a brass wyvern with glittering opaloid and quartz scales mixed in amongst its scales as well. There we did a skill-based challenge, which you guys absolutely whomped. 10 victories to 1 failure. Easy stuff. You removed the control collar from it. You learned that its name was Drukai, some sort of great wyvern. And it said that it would not eat you because you have freed it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good deal right there. It left behind some strange scales, as well as you were able to collect the gemstones. And then you met a stretch centaur, the length of 5 horses.
That's a
And
lot
that's
of
not
centaur.
all, ladies.
Named Centaurus.
That's a lot of badonk.
It's a lot of donk.
Legs for days.
Isn't it still just one dog?
Climbing on its back, you all headed off towards a place called the Bastion at a gallop's pace. You all now ride on the back of this stretch centaur. And coming into view, these plains stretch out around you, these grassy plains with slow rolling hills. You were down in sort of a valley, so as you crest to the top of one of these slightly taller hills, you get a little bit more of a lay of the land, and you see that you are in a gigantic valley. Way, way, way in the distance. Like, we're talking like tiny on the horizon. You could see mountains stretching up to the sky all around you, creating walls around you. But these have to be hundreds of miles away, you know. To the north, you can see a solitary peak that is golden in nature, stretching up towards the clouds as well, higher than the walls of these valleys. You can see some landscape as well, variations, climates and whatnot, dark clouds in the distance. But primarily, your eyes would settle along this bastion. Circular in nature, it stretches hundreds of feet around. You can almost describe it as the air itself, just past the walls, is dark. As if it just simply changes shape. And above that, you know, of course making it dark as well, but it's almost as if the air itself is unnaturally dark, are these raging smoke clouds that are billowing out from the pit as well. And in them crackle this purple electricity. And that is just beyond the walls of this bastion that stretch in a circle, almost seemingly around whatever this column stretching up into the air is of darkness. The bastion itself is stone at the very base. but then built upon that as if it has been rebuilt a dozen times, are wooden structures. Some structures literally just made out of fallen logs that have been put in place, or in one area it seems that they have just literally made a wall out of dirt. It is poorly put together towards the top, but down towards the bottom it is fine stone masonry craftsmanship. Along the eastern side, you see there is a single large structure poking out from it, a tower of sorts that stretches up, that seemed to used to have a castle attached to it. That castle is now in complete ruins, reduced to almost rubble, and all that remains is this very large circular tower that looks like it could hold, a couple hundred people still in it. Tightly, but it could still hold a number of people. As you make your way towards there, Centaurus is focused on running and not, knocking into any obstacles, but he shouts to you all, "That is Thrag Rock Bastion. It has been our home for as long as I can remember."
Did you say it's Fraggle Rock?
Thrag Rock.
Oh, sorry.
You're okay. I know not what a Thraggle Rock is, but Thrag Rock Bastion. There before you.
Wait, how long can you remember?
I am 45.
Oh, okay, that's reasonable.
Whoa, this guy's old.
Whoa, you're like really
I'm not
old.
that old.
You're pretty old.
My dad's like 50. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, your dad's old.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Your
No,
dad
My
is
parents
old.
are old guys.
He gets winded walking upstairs.
No, that's because he has asthma.
Old.
Asthma makes you old.
As you say that,
But I have
the
asthma.
front of this tower comes into view, and you can see 3 flags hanging off of the front of it. However, you also see on the stone there the spots where many other flags used to hang. Slightly lighter spots where clearly years of sunshine and weather and rain. There is less wear in several spots. You see there a simple green flag with a black circle in the center, surrounded by 3 white circles. You see one you recognize from the dwarves, a golden chalice with a black serpent coming out of it over a red and green field. And then finally, you would see the flag that was on the front of Centaurus's armor, a blue flag with a green star in the center of it. 4-pointed star.
Okay.
And
No, I had trouble. I was like, what do you mean 4-pointed star? And then my brain created the image.
a star with 4 points.
Indeed.
A rhombus. If you
A rhombus.
Shuriken.
I am an artist.
Rhombus.
A rhombus? A rhombus? That's not a rhombus.
It's like an X but pointy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
told my head to say it's an X.
Like a
said rhombus?
a plus sign.
That was
but
me.
pointy.
God damn it, Case.
It's a swooping rhombus.
It's like an
Casey, what do you do? We could have
scar.
gaslit him.
As you all approach closer, you crest over another hill. It is some patches of forest here, but it's mostly plains. And you would see a large camp that is basically a makeshift, almost shanty town. These temporary structures that have clearly been up far too long. Tents that in almost every single one of them, it is rare that you would see a tent without 3 patches sewn onto it. Not a single tent without at least 1 patch. Wooden structures, you see one that is clearly a makeshift sort of food service tent. There's large cooking fires in the back where dwarves hurriedly cook meals using these giant woks, some full of rice, other full of some sort of stew. Soldiers lining up. There are triage tents set up elsewhere as well where you could see injured, mostly dwarves, but other fantasy races as well. going there for medical treatment, as well as nurses and doctors tending to patients. As Centaurus slows to a canter running through this camp now, you all are making your way towards that large tower that was on the eastern side of the bastion. The people, as you're riding past, mostly these dwarves, they do glance at you and they do take notice, but not a lot of people really seem to pay you that much mind, or really, especially to you five on the back. Several people do turn and hail to Centaurus and wave to him. You even see one or two of these people do this little chest pound thing towards him. You would notice of those people, they're not dwarves. You see like an elf and a satyr and, you know, a few other odds and ends fantasy races give a sort of this like little salute of a hand over the heart. And you all arrive in that bastion. Inside, you go through a large gate into a large circular room. There is a staircase on the far wall that leads up as well as it leads down. This sort of, it wraps around the wall and goes up to a second level. There, another going down into a sub-level. In this room, you see people hurriedly running around, several people writing down things on scrolls, dwarves running each which way. There is a table in the center of the room that has a couple figures, namely a dwarf. She has sharp features for being a dwarf, almost as if she looks almost a little elven-like, but is short-statured, an enormous braided beard with gold weaved through it and gemstones go down her chest. You see that there is blood on her armor, and she was clearly just in combat as well. She was not one that was leading from the back lines, but clearly was in the front. A warhammer rests against the table near her. She has her helmet off, and you can see that she has an enormous mohawk that stretches up, shaved on both of the sides there. It is messy and clearly needs a little touching up right there, but this warhawk stands proud, and she has striking green eyes and red hair. She is busy giving orders to a group of 3 dwarves before sending them off and looking over and saying, "Oh, Centaurus, we are waiting for your return. Who's that with you?" And Centaurus would stop and allow you all to dismount. He is like a third of the length of the room. So when he's at the table, which he's standing next to as if he's not in the way, he is blocking a lot of traffic, and a lot of people have to go around or under him. But he seems pretty used to that, so even people just like quickly going underneath him is fine.
Amazing.
Yeah. Hail, Duke Longbeard! It is good to see you. These 5 brave warriors have freed Drukai from his psionic enslavement. She raised an eyebrow and looks surprised. And with that, she would look around and she simply calls out, "All right, everyone, we need the room. Clear out." And with that, all these people who are busily looking around, and some of them look a little annoyed, but most of them just file out of the room, either heading downstairs or out the gate. None of them go upstairs. And suddenly it is a true handful of people who are clearly like higher ranking military. This woman whose name was Duke Longbeard, and Centaurus, and you 5 standing at a table. And Centaurus looks to you all and goes, "I am sure you have questions, heroes. But first, your coming has been prophesized. Years ago, an oculus named Azara foretold the coming of 5 heroes who would free the great god wyvern Drukai. Now, many ignored this premonition as how could a wyvern god ever be enslaved? But enslaved they were. And now, you 5 arrive as the battle was lost, as as we put on our final stand against the Dark Hole forces. And now you stand before us here. Heroes. Free makers, if you will. Free thinkers. What say you?
I mean, I think we're called the Mallrats, but
I did not agree
Write
to
that
name.
down. Write that
No.
down. They are the
Don't write that.
mall rats. Quick, you there. Herald it to the town. And you see a guy get up and he runs out of the building.
I chase him down and tackle him. He does not get out of the
Roll
room.
athletics. Roll athletics. This guy's
Okay.
so fast.
Okay.
So
His whole
fucking
job
fast.
is bringing messages. His whole job is
Disadvantage.
bringing messages.
I'm gonna block Monty.
All right. What you got? What you fucking got? Show out.
All right. +7 to this roll. 18 on the die. I could show you the fucking screenshot. That's
That doesn't-
25.
That doesn't fucking matter. That doesn't
Yeah.
fucking matter.
18.
Because I'm sending you a threat in an email.
Okay.
Wrongly worded
Wait, do
email.
I actually need to open my email?
No.
Okay,
That's
that-
all I do.
Oh my
I'll
god.
fucking kill you.
Grab him. And this guy, you watch as he pops a cork on a potion and just rings it around him, and he's suddenly covered in oil, and he just eel-like
he's
snakes
slippery.
out of your arms, and he just looks back and he goes, I'll never stop spreading the news. And he runs out of the building. Freedom of press. And he kicks you in the head. And he runs out of the building.
Hey, when he runs, he sounds like Fred Flintstone.
Fred Flintstone, but wet.
But wet. Fred Flintstone, that's what the guy looks like. It's a dwarf, Fred Flintstone, wet.
No.
And he slides out of the building. Yeah, and in the distance you hear, hear ye, come the newest faction, the Ball Rats.
I look back at the group and I've just got oil all over my arms and now my
Oh,
face.
buddy.
And I look like I'm about to cry.
Oh,
Bro,
Hey,
I
this
think-
isn't a good day for you and getting covered
I'm
in
sorry.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm kind of sorry. You're kind of a pretentious dick, but okay.
What?
oh my god.
What?
Sorry.
You see one of the dwarves just go, yikes.
I hear you.
I mean, you don't know. There's a
I
whole
am
thing.
Phil.
Yeah, I'm Derek. Hi.
Yeah, that's Derek. That's Roman
Hail,
over
Derek High.
there. And we have Pete.
Hail,
Hi, it's
Pete.
me.
And yeah, that's Montgomery.
Hail, Montgomery.
It's nice when I can outsource the voice acting to another person.
You're welcome.
Yeah, he says that each time.
Did you say the bad guys were called the Dark Hole?
Yes, and he leads you. At this point, I think Duke takes over, and she kind of like gestures for you all to come with her.
Audience, what
She
joke
says,
would you make
"Aye."
for the dark hole? That's right.
Guys, there's
Put
nothing
it in the
funny.
comments.
There's nothing funny about a dark hole. Okay?
Listen, I'm playing a 13-year-old. There's everything funny about the Dark Hole.
Aye, the dark hole forces. You say, and she leads you over to this window and pulls aside a curtain, and you can now see that the bastion actually, its circular nature is because it stretches around a gargantuan hole that leads
Stop
into
it.
the earth. The dark hole. It's where the dark forces come from. You see, long ago, longer than our written history, evil forces came pouring out of this hole and started attacking the valley. Demons in nature straight from another world.
That would be hell.
Aye, that is one way of calling it. These forces have attacked these lands for centuries, millennia at this point, and it has been the goal of this bastion and its combined forces of the valley in order to fend off these demons. However, in a recent attack 2 months prior to this, during the yearly wave, once a year the forces come pouring out of the hole, and we are nearly overwhelmed if not for the unified forces of the land. However, we nearly lost anything during the last breach.
Did he mean everything?
I think so.
Dark.
So what do you need us for? Why are we
Yeah,
prophesized? Just to free the dragon? Can we go home now?
No.
Oh,
Well, we need your help, heroes. A call has been put forth to you, and clearly you are needed, and we ask for your help. Of course, we would never force you to do anything, but we ask for you to at least sleep on it. You see, it is destiny that these 5 heroes would unite the broken factions of these lands in an effort to seal the dark hole forever, and finally bring a unified peace.
I gotta call my mom before I agree to any sleepover.
What is a call?
It's when you
don't have phones here.
you don't have telephones.
I do not know what you speak of, but of course, our resources are yours. If you require a, what did you call it, a telephone, then I may try and find it.
I don't think they have phones here, guys.
I don't think so either, no.
Yeah, guys, I think we might be screwed.
Yeah, this is something. There's a lot of stairs here. How do you get up the stairs? I've been thinking about it ever since I came in the room.
I start with the front half and work my way down.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, sorry, it intrusive that I had to.
No,
get it
people
out of my
ask
system.
that all the time. It's
I can
really
imagine.
going down that is the worst.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yes. And if it's a tight corner right after the doorway, no chance in hell.
Yeah, I
No
understand.
chance in dark hole, it's what we say around here.
It's pretty good. It's pretty clever. Okay, so where does Dan the Wizard fit into all of this?
Yeah.
Who?
He's
Dan?
Dan the Wizard.
Kooky old man
Green
with
guy
skinny
has a big
fingers.
pointy
Yeah.
hat.
Green hat,
have-
conical.
sounds like this.
Dang, Phil.
Dan the Wizard. I've never heard of this wizard. We have many legends of wizards in these lands, but they are a rare breed of creature, a race unto themselves, but eclectic and strange, appearing and popping up throughout our histories. The only current wizard that is known of is the wizard Crockley of the Electric Tower.
It's a little air guitar.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's fucking sick.
Yeah. I feel like we need to meet this person.
I think we should go there first.
Well,
I would
that's-
not recommend going and speaking with Crockley. He is an asshole.
Oh, I mean,
So maybe
I mean-
Montgomery would fit in with him.
oh god,
I was going to say, yeah, we kind of deal with assholes every day.
So, heroes, will you take up the call? Now is our hour of need.
I
Factions,
thought we got to
we
sleep
were
on it.
once unified in these lands. However, in the recent blight, we were fractured after a great sacrifice by the Crunch monks of the High Peaks.
the Crunch Bucks.
The Crunch
Thank
monks of the High Peaks.
Yeah, weren't you a monk?
What? That's what they said. Something about a monk. Yeah. Wait. What? Did something out? Wait. Monks? What? What happened?
Yes, the Crunch monks.
What makes them crunchy?
It is a war cry of theirs.
Oh. Yeah.
I do not know their legends or their lore specifically, but it is something that they do shout. It is crunch time.
Did they die?
Crunchitize me, Captain.
Their leader, unfortunately, fell in combat while battling with a great demon general.
Oh,
He was
General,
able
I've
to
been
turn the
crunched.
tides, but at his own peril and sacrifice, casting them both into the dark hole.
Okay, this sounds dangerous. I think we need to have a group meeting before we say yes to being your heroes.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
for
you-
sure. I
yes,
was like, we got
I-
to sleep on it, right?
I agree there. You all have had a hard-fought battle, as well as you are confused and in a new land. Allow us to, at the very least, provide you with lodgings for the evening while you make your decision.
That would be very kind and appreciated.
They lead you up those stairs, and you see that on this second floor are several living quarters, as well as a bunkhouse room. They're clearly, this is for like leadership and kind of positions, but there is a bunkhouse room that is provided to you guys. It has 3 bunk beds in it. Each of you can grab a bed, and then you are allowed privacy to talk amongst yourselves.
I want the bottom bunk.
I want a bottom bunk.
Top. I think Derek's exhausted. He's gone unconscious once already today. I think he just fully passes the fuck out. He's at 5 hit points. He's rough. He's just like, fuck.
Wait, guys, okay. Hold on. Before we start talking about everything, I just gotta watch this real quick.
And I'm just gonna peek out the doorway and watch Centaurus go down the stairs.
Jeez, all right. If I back up, all right, now I pivot the legs. And then I've done this. You've done this a million times, Centaurus. You can do this. Jesus. And then you hear the loudest crash as a 30-foot centaur crashes downstairs.
What a beautiful creature.
There isn't a god in these lands.
We killed him a long time ago.
He hides from his creations.
My eyes are closed, but I'm listening.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you take 5 or take 10, honestly. You got the shit kicked out of you. But you rode a dragon for a little bit. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm still not really sure what they want us to do. They want us to try and get all the factions back together. We don't even know these factions. Wouldn't they have a better idea of all of that?
I'm guessing we're going to get briefed on them in the morning if we choose to go on this quest. But I don't think there's really another option other than going to the wizard and trying to get the hell out of here.
Maybe. I mean, the monks...
I'm sorry, Darkhole out of here.
The monks sound like that. That sounds bad. I feel like we should probably at least find out what happened to them.
I mean...
maybe get the full story there.
That's very oddly specific to your dojo.
Yeah.
What?
And I've been noticing a lot of strange similarities.
Just because there's a word
statue.
Crunch? How is that similar?
Do you not remember the statue when we were like falling and stuff?
No.
There was a statue of a snake.
You think that was the monks?
Maybe it's like a memorial thing? I don't know.
There's a giant flying train that almost murdered us all. That's the one in the food court.
I'm just not seeing these connections, guys. This is a weird place. Like of course there's going to be flying trains.
Golden goo.
Golden goo?
Like I mean...
What would that possibly be a reference to?
I don't know. Honey? Maple syrup?
Mount Syrup.
Okay, yeah, I guess there's mountains, but that's a very loose connection, guys.
What else is there? What other things are at the mall?
There's no wyverns at the mall. There's no demons at the mall. I don't recall a 5-length horse at the mall.
I think your parents would say something different.
I was going to say there's the fountain's there. Didn't we see something that was like with water?
I think there's like a giant fountain.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty clear, everyone, that we've been Wizard of Oz'd.
Oh, that's a good point.
So the only way for us to get back...
I'm clicking my heels.
We need the magic... Wait, she already had those.
I haven't seen that movie, guys.
Magic.
That's a classic.
There are witches in it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Derek just like taps his his tennis shoes together, just trying. Maybe. I don't know. We have scrolls.
I think we have to beat the witch first, though.
No place like home.
Montgomery, you've been incredibly quiet.
So it's like a stage, right?
What is?
You gotta
This.
expand on that.
It's like a set, right?
I don't think it's a set.
I don't think this is a setup.
You guys are in on it.
Why? What?
No.
I almost fucking died today, bro. Why would I do that?
You killed multiple people.
I don't think I did.
What?
I think I performed stunts with stuntmen.
You stepped through a man's chest.
I
cold.
stepped through a prosthetic.
I
don't know.
I don't know.
Prosthetics don't usually smell.
Oh, yeah. And like, I think Derek opens his eyes for a second and like looks at his fists that are just like fully covered in gore. Do we have like a way to maybe shower or something?
I hope so. I'm covered in oil.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, don't try and like just go with the flow here, Mont. Like, I don't know what else we can do right now.
Oh, I'm going with the flow. I've been improvising this whole time.
Sure, whatever.
So, I've read a lot of fantasy books,
Sure.
and there's a lot of recurring themes,
Like,
as you all can probably attest.
I'm not a nerd.
Aren't you
Whoa.
writing a book about werewolves?
Yeah, werewolves aren't nerdy. It's not a book. It's a screenplay. It's different.
Okay, so I'll let Universal Pictures know about that one. So I think our best bet is to just go with... Have you guys ever heard of the hero's journey?
Oh, no, I've never heard about the hero's journey.
Okay, would you like to explain it to the class?
How could I explain it? I have no idea what you're talking about. Never heard about it.
The sarcasm's
Montgomery,
not
we
really
know the
helping
sarcasm.
Monty.
It's dripping. Come on.
Guys, why do you keep asking him to explain it? He doesn't know what it is. He just said that.
Yes, Pete. Obviously, I don't know what the hero's journey is.
Well, I think our audience might know, so I think we can move on.
Well, no, I think because
So should we?
there's like 12 steps, right? So I
Okay.
think right now
Not exactly
we're at,
Alcoholics Anonymous. So slow down.
Wow, speaking from
This is-
experience,
I
huh?
think- we're at step 3, which is like the refusal of the call, which is why we're hesitating and like deliberating about what we need to do.
Sure, because we're teenagers.
Are you saying that this has all been predetermined? Like we're following one of Monty's scripts?
One of my scripts wouldn't be this gauche.
No, I don't think so. But I think we just gotta follow the steps. And
To follow the script.
maybe, yeah. And then hopefully there's a happy resolution at the end.
Just set up for cheap shots at the DM. You think I would have come up with a centaur? That's stupid.
It is pretty stupid.
It's one of the best
Thank
things
God.
that has ever happened on this show.
Yep, that's pretty
It's-
dumb.
It was an absolute shower thought that just made me laugh. Where I was like, "What if a centaur was long and it was called a stretch centaur?" And then I was like, "Wait, that's going in."
So, what? We just go along with this? How long are we going to be here? Like, I think our parents are going to be kind of worried and think we might be dead. I don't know. Maybe the mall hopefully collapsed after Dan did his thing, and maybe this is just a big, elaborate, magical kidnapping.
Oh my God,
Maybe
Chris,
from the
it's
dead.
like
didn't
the
you read
Chronicles of
Narnia?
Narnia and
No, I
the
didn't,
time
and
in
you
the
know
real
it.
world.
Oh my god!
Well, but Aslan is literally
The
Jesus
brothers.
Christ.
It's called The
Brothers
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Yeah, the witch is evil, and the lion, who's literally Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
destroys
I
them.
don't think Jesus
heavy-handed
Christ was a
allegory.
lion.
No, like literally, like in the series.
Literally,
This is
I
not
do
a bit.
believe that Jesus
As, like,
Christ
it's
is alive.
literally Jesus
I don't even understand this reference.
You're
We gotta
blaspheming
calm
so
down in this
hard right
decision.
now.
As you guys are arguing, a little knock comes at the door.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, may I enter?
No.
Okay.
Please state your name and business.
They don't enter. I'm the elf telephone. I was heard that I was to be summoned. That you required me.
No.
No?
Can you call our moms?
Yeah,
Did,
can you call our moms?
What is a call?
Do you have means of long distance communication?
I can cast the message cantrip, which is as a range of 250 feet.
No, we don't need a walkie-talkie. Sorry. You can go.
Well, I bid you
Sorry.
adieu. Goodbye.
But congrats, Sky, on coming up with a better elf name than Tolkien.
And telephone the elf walks away.
Never to be seen again.
So should we vote on if we become heroes or not?
I'm going to say yeah, because I don't think we have a choice.
I think, yeah, we might be stuck until we do. Or we die.
I don't
I
like that
Also
option.
vote
Yeah.
because I got a cool outfit and this cool giant staff magnifying glass. So
Yeah, I look pretty
I mean,
cool too.
bro, you have like horns and a tail too. Like dope as fuck. And like he'll like lean his hand down to dap up Pete.
Thanks, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you feel about working alongside an actual devil right now, Roman?
Well, I know it's Pete, so I mean, maybe he was supposed to join the bad guys when we came here.
Well, he has 2 eyeballs, so I don't think so.
Or have I been pretending to be Pete this whole time?
Oh, don't do this to
Oh,
me.
God. Please don't do
I
this.
don't want to die again.
No, it's me, guys.
I think with that, the conversation continues. Some people still on the fence, some people saying no, some people saying yes to this, request for aid that has been thrust before you. Clearly, since it was the aftermath of a great battle, not all the information was provided to you all. You all did not have a chance to ask questions. However, you all will be able to take a long rest.
Hell yeah.
After, 8 or so hours, somebody comes up to summon you to come back down to the war room to talk again. There Centaurus is, as well as Duke Longbeard, stand there eagerly awaiting you all. Hail, heroes! Were you able to rest?
A bit, I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah, good morning.
Very well. Now, I'm sure you all have questions, and I would like to do a slightly better job of explaining the situation that we're in right now. You see, we have been beset by forces from the Dark Hole for centuries now. Once per lunar cycle or year, we are beset by an enormous wave, a blight, if you will, that takes all of our power and all of our forces, no matter how prepared we are, in order to beat it back. In the previous one, 2 months ago, we lost a great leader of the Crunch monks, but his sacrifice gave us our victory. However, this finally allowed the cracks between factions of the valley to spread deep and take root, and now most of the factions have either abandoned or pulled back their resources as they are unable to continue their support, focusing on their own kingdoms. We are asking for aid as we are stretched super thin. We are stretched so thin right now. It's bad.
How
It's
do
real
you
bad.
expect us to help? We don't know these factions at all. How are we supposed to convince them?
Look upon yourself. Have you not already accomplished a great feat? And that was without even the knowledge that you were a hero. You freed the god wyvern, Drukara. And with that, Duke times up and says, aye, he is our most sacred figure.
Is he Jesus Christ?
Not everything is Jesus.
Wow, so Christian you are.
We are the dwarves, quite literally, of Drukala. The serpent on our crest, and she gestures to the black serpent coming out of that gold chalice, is Drukara.
Just strong bad.
Yeah, they've got a...
And that's a more different S. Consonant B's.
However, upon his capture, his beautiful bronze figure upon our emblems shifted to black. And it has not shifted back since, so we are worried about him.
Even after we freed him?
It appears not. It has been less than a day since his freedom, so we shall see if it changes. However, that is not our priority. Our priority is uniting the factions and getting as many forces as we can together for a final sealing of the Dark Hole.
Strange question, but what was the name of the leader of these monks?
Why, that would be Sensei Kentharis.
Coincidence?
I don't know, I mean... Did he sell elixirs?
It's fucking Ken.
And...
I didn't see Ken today. He may
And
have gotten
Sal's?
dropped in here too.
And you think he died? That's a pretty...
I'd be fucking... That would suck. I'd be so sad. But maybe. I don't know.
If Sensei Ken dies here, then I don't know how much of a chance we stand.
Strength in numbers, I guess.
I know what we ask is a lot, but we would not ask it unless we were desperate. However, there is great prophecy about you five.
Another prophecy?
No, it's the same one from yesterday.
The same one we already did yesterday.
Yeah. No, but the end of that is you unifying the factions of the valley.
So we're guaranteed to do the thing. So I don't think
Unless
there's a
we're
reason why
not
we shouldn't.
actually the five.
Fate is finicky because it requires action. Inaction always results in the same failure. However, it is when we try, that is when we find success.
I still don't know how we're supposed to convince these people of anything. We don't know anything about them.
But we're heroes.
You will find your ways and you will find your path. That I have seen. Did you know how to defeat the wyvern? Did you know how to battle against the demons?
I mean, I didn't really do much against the demons or the
self-defense.
dragon, to be honest with you.
But you succeeded, did you not? Did instinct not take over? Trust your intuition, travelers, heroes, and have faith in yourselves.
There's not really anything else we can do, right? You don't know how to get us back where we came
I'm
from.
still confused on if we don't try, we could still fail. I don't think that works.
But yeah, you're not able to do something if you don't try at it, so you failed at doing the
Yo,
thing.
you wouldn't fail. You just wouldn't do it. It's not failing. It's just not doing it.
Exactly.
The
Not
hope
doing
of the
it
thing
is
happening is a
Not
failure,
doing the
you
thing that
know?
you're trying to do.
In order
The
to
hope
make
of
a
the thing
thing
happening.
in order to make a
Yeah.
thing happen, you got to do something.
I step forward.
I think
and
that I think that I'm gonna write that down. You know, I'm a writer.
I put my hand over my heart like I saw them do downstairs.
Mhm.
I pledge allegiance to the Bastion
What?
of the people who are in the Bastion. And to the Bastion for which it stands, one Bastion under Drukala, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
There's a smattering of applause from a couple dwarves. And in your vision, you would see a text box appear, and it would say, "Start main quest." Yes or no?
Do we all get this, or just myself?
Just you.
Hey, guys, I think you should say the Pledge of Allegiance, except change everything to the Bastion. 'Cause
I
there's
am
some
not
crazy shit.
changing God to Drukalis.
So then say God. It's fine. Just do it.
I pledged my bastion to the bastion of
Well, there are many gods.
the god.
No,
pagans.
I
boy.
don't think that's correct.
That's a can
Even
of
in our
worms.
pantheon, where we
Yeah.
praise to Drukala, our draconic god, we understand that there are many gods who influence these lands.
This is making me very uncomfortable.
Oh, you just gotta go with it, my guy.
Well, where are we even supposed to start?
I mean, we could maybe try talking to the monks, since that's something that's connected.
We'll give
to
you
us.
direction to start with. The place and most pressing faction to get back under control is the dwarves of Mount Syrup.
Mount Sear. Oh, come on.
What I tell
Come
you,
on.
Roman, come on.
It doesn't make sense.
What do you mean it doesn't make sense?
Why would this place have anything to do with the mall?
Have you ever
I
heard of a
don't
place
know.
called Hot Tapas?
No, I do not know of a hot tapas.
Okay.
See?
That's fair. Was there a giant wall that's climbable with a very attractive man standing guard in front of it? That my Bob says things about, and my dad gets
That
jealous.
sounds like
fishing.
that sounds like Halcyon the Buff.
Hey, I think we're getting somewhere.
That was a leading question.
I'm going to stick my finger in the air and hit yes.
All right, you hit yes. A little bit of confetti raids down, and you see a little tab opens up, and it just says journal. You tap that.
I do.
You see that you have 2 quests in there. One is simply called Seal the Dark Hole. And its objectives are like seal or unify the factions, optional, gather information, optional, talk with, the characters literally just in the room here. And then you see your first mission open up that is simply titled Syrup Rush.
Syrup Rush.
Syrup Rush.
At this moment that they say yes, I'm going to go ahead and say that same message appears on everyone's screen.
Mm.
And it says, start main quest, yes, no.
Yes.
I
Yes.
Same thing,
don't
same
want
thing.
to go to Mount Syrup
Why?
because in the last 24 hours, the amount and different types of viscosity of things I have been
Come on.
showered with,
You just gotta
Is-
suck it up.
stupid.
I'm sorry. It sucks.
Do you have any
but you gotta
like
suck it up.
plastic suits that Montgomery can wear?
Yes. Can I have a poncho?
What is plastique?
I said plastic. You don't have to say it weird.
I am saying it the same way you said it.
I don't think you are.
Plastique?
Jake
Sully.
Do you have like a repellent for the syrup so people won't get sticky? Our friend is what's the word?
Germaphobe.
what's the
Afraid
word?
of sticks.
Yeah,
There's a thing
germaphobe.
with sensory stuff, like sensory
We can
overstimulation.
provide him with a cloak of some kind.
I'll take a cloak.
Yeah, there you go. Got
Very
some-
well. A cloak for our brave barbarian. Somebody runs off. They come
I
back.
hit yes.
You hit yes. Montgomery, they provide you with a green cloak.
Do you have
It
this
has-
in another color?
We have one in blue. Would that be better?
I'm a summer.
Do you have a sequins one? I think
We-
he'd like that.
A sequence? I do not know what that
Stop.
is.
maybe something with rhinestones?
Something shiny.
Rhinestones? I could see about that. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
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 Are you seeing about it right now?
We will soon. You're demanding one, aren't you?
Well, sooner rather than later, the heroes want to get going.
I will ask around.
Okay, well, you're standing there, you're not moving.
Because it is difficult to turn.
That's very valid, Centaurus.
Can we get a summer cloak? No, not a cloak for summer, but a cloak with summer aesthetics. Yes?
Like warm colors.
A warm color, if you will.
Yeah.
But not
It's
a
very
warm
convenient
cloak.
that the refer to seasons.
No,
is the
no
same.
more furs. I'm sick of fur.
Go ahead, give me a luck check.
All right, sure. What just flat D20?
Just a
flat
D20.
D20.
Just flat D20. You want
Okay.
above an 11? Or 11 and up?
Let's see.
Use your inspiration.
I rolled a
Don't.
4, so I will use my inspiration.
Oh my god, are you shitting me?
I want this. I rolled a 4 again.
Yeah.
Deserved.
Some guy runs back in the room. Sir, we only have green and blue cloaks. Sir.
It's either that or syrup.
Take the green cloak.
All right, you take the green cloak.
I mean, spring's pretty close, right?
No.
You take the green cloak. You accept the quest.
Does it come up on my...
Yeah, on your HUD.
Eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God I don't have to do that stupid pledge. I hate yes.
All right, you hit yes. You all have accepted the main quest of our campaign. Duke now chimes in. Well, thank you all for pledging your help there. We would like to provide you as well with this. And they pull out a box and open it up. And inside is a gold seal with markings of the Valley Protectorate, which
take
is
it.
basically
It's gold.
It is gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Does anybody want to grab it? I can just tell you what it does. They'll tell you. This simple seal, on top of providing proof that you are with the Valley Protectorate or the Legions of the Free Valley or the Legions of the Valleyborn, whatever we end up calling it. The name has changed over many years, so maybe you guys could give a name for this place or
The
this
Mall
unified
Rats.
faction. The Mall Rats. Yeah, a little screen. Yes or no to call everyone a Mall Rat. That doesn't show up. But the simple seal also gives proficiency in one skill of the wearer's choosing. This skill can be changed once per month. So basically, it just provides proficiency in any skill.
I'm already pretty
Who?
skilled, so.
Would want to grab that,
Mm.
and I will go
Let's see.
ahead and add that to y'all's inventory.
I mean, Pete didn't get any cool toys yet. I mean, maybe he can have it.
Yeah, I'll take the cool toys.
Oh,
Sure.
Derek, you didn't get anything either, really, right?
It's okay. I mean, I really only use my fists.
I think just you and Monty got stuff.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, you should ask for stuff if you want stuff.
Do you guys have a cool trumpet?
We could provide a trumpet, perhaps, but we do not have a cool one.
No.
Like, you know anything
Alright.
like magical?
No, we're pretty low on resources. What you see is kind of what you get right now.
Fellas, we're broke.
Fellas, I'm not going to lie to you. We could really use 10,000 gold.
Yeah, I'll just slow turn to Montgomery.
I was going to say, we have money.
Now, we would ask that you would go to Mount Syrup first, as our sisters live there. They have built much of the technology that you see, the dwarves of Drukai, that we provide using their syrup-based technology that flows from Mount Syrup.
What can you tell us about them?
We have reports that the syrup has stopped flowing, and because of that, they are now struggling to defend their mountain keep at the base of the mountain there that is tunneled deep inside. The demons are now laying siege to it. And you see, while we were able to stop the factions today, we have not been able to stop all the armies that have been coming out. So now there are demons roving the valley. Right now they are under siege by a great force of them. We would ask you to make your way into the mountain and try and figure out what has stopped the syrup from flowing, for it is an unnatural stoppage, and we aren't sure why it has. But we have not been able to get much word from them, as the siege has blocked communications and made getting any sort of word in and out of the city difficult.
So you can't get within range for telephone? Because they can cast that spell that you said.
The walls of the mountain are quite thick. I do not believe that the message cantrip would work.
Yes, the walls of the mountain are lead-lined.
It is a lead-based mountain. Everyone's dying inside of it.
It is more than 10 feet thick of stone.
They're all real sickly.
It's a really heavy metal mountain. Brutal.
Brutal.
How far away is it?
It is a 4-day journey from here.
Yikes.
We, of course, will provide you with supplies as well as a cart to travel with. You will be taken care of, but it is 4 days to the north.
Do we have a creature to pull said cart?
No.
Oh.
Unfortunately, we have lost access to many of our beasts and burns, and any that we do have, we need them here for the war machines.
Okay, I mean...
Well,
I
you
guess
said
could just
that
pull it.
our quest was kind of pivotal in all this. You think you could lend us, like, a horse?
I'm going to be real with you. We have like 8 horses right now, and they all are needed to get those machines operating.
I need them for my machines!
If we can't keep the dark hole from spewing forth, then the whole valley will fall quickly to those dark tides.
Checks out.
Why don't you roll a persuasion check to see if you can convince him to give you a horse?
Alrighty. That's gonna be a 21.
Oh, my goodness. They look at you with sympathy. I suppose we could provide something. Head down to our stable masters and see if they'll provide you with something. That is where you would pick up the cart anyway. Speak with them. I will send word on ahead that you require something to pull the cart.
Perfect. Thank you.
Hi.
Wait, so before we go there, you just expected us to, like, pull a cart ourselves?
It's not a very large cart. People pull carts all the time.
No, I hear you.
I've never pulled a cart in my life.
Pulling a cart for 4 days is something.
Maybe we could get like a flock of pigs.
Okay, so if we did have the cart, it'd be quicker?
No. You would not have proper supplies if you did not bring the cart along. Well, I suppose you could carry them individually, but then you all have to carry them individually, rather than using a convenient cart.
That's fair. At least it's on wheels. Okay. I mean, that's fair.
Aye. Well then, heroes, we wish you luck out on your mission. Now, before you all leave, I would allow you guys to do some preparation if you would like.
Shopping!
Research, looking into any sort of activities you want. Let's call it downtime.
Shopping?
As you don't have to leave immediately.
I think what I think what Roman wants to do is first
no,
find
see what
himself...
I want to do.
You know what Montgomery wants to do.
Montgomery wants to go shopping.
Unfortunately, we can start with that, actually. Unfortunately, the Bastion is so run down that there is not a shop. There is nowhere to purchase any sort of equipment or use that gold yet.
One thing I did want to get equipment-wise, because I didn't have it in my transformation, is just like a sturdy walking stick that I can use as a quarterstaff.
You mean like
you
a
can
tree
get a
limb you
quarterstaff.
find on the ground?
I don't think there's any trees around this hole. They've been doing a pretty good job trimming the bush.
It's not a lot of trees around the dark hole.
Stop it.
Centaurus, I have a question.
Aye,
Earlier,
young hero.
you referred to me as a druid.
I did.
I'm not even Irish. So what does that mean here?
A druid is one who is connected to the nature and the land with the sea around them. I can sense your heroic abilities upon you. It is an ability that I have. I can detect people's classes.
Oh. So I made a lot of water shoot out earlier and did some elemental
You must be
spell things.
connected to the water, the flowing state of nature, you will.
I'd
A
say
very
so.
powerful avenue.
Is there anything else I can do with that?
As you adventure, as you learn yourself, I'm sure these abilities will make themselves known to you, as well as keep word out. There are druids in these lands. Why, I believe there was a druid. He checks over some papers really fast and he says, yes, there was I don't have the name here, but in one of our reports from Sierra Mountain before they went dark, there is a druid currently stationed there. He was there looking into the stoppage of syrup flow. You might be able to find him and ask more questions.
All right, fair enough. I appreciate your knowledge.
Roman is going to try and find any information about the people of Mount Syrup that he can, or just any of the other factions. And we don't have to necessarily run through it all in recording because I feel like it's a big info dump kind of thing. But he's basically trying to figure out, how am I going to convince these people to come help?
It's not a big info dump when you don't have a lot of info written down.
Fair enough.
The people of Syrup Mountain, I will just simply give this to you. Actually, go ahead, give me a investigation or whatever knowledge check you want this to be. History, insight. Or not insight, but probably history or investigation.
I'll give you the help action, Roman. Because that's I wanted to research the monks, so similar vein.
They are the same. So I will roll with advantage with the help. That is going to be an 18.
18. Okay. You probably approach Duke as well, as she is a dwarf and has knowledge of her sister clan. The dwarves of Mount Syrup have been there since there is even creation myth that the dwarves came from that syrup, that they were born from it, millennia and millennia ago. There are other reports that they came from over the valley walls, or not over the valley walls, but through the valley walls from some distant land, and then made their first home in Mount Syrup. Either way, Mount Syrup is essential to the lore of the dwarves, as essential as Drukai is to the dwarves of Drukai.
They really stick to what they know.
They'd really stick to their values.
Mm-hmm.
They use a lot of technology that is related to that syrup. Think very steampunky vibes, but syrup punk instead. They are also widely known for their theater. The city at the center of the mountain, known as Flow, is known for having an enormous theater district and various theaters across the city, a town of thespians, if you will. And there are annual celebrations and theatrical performances that range all throughout the year.
They're also famous for their textiles.
They're also, yeah.
They invented the waffle weave.
Mm-hmm.
That's a funny
They
guy
also
right there.
love a
That's
good
funny
breakfast
guy.
in Syrup Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
So the syrup
love a
is
good
edible.
breakfast. The syrup is syrup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought syrup was just boiled sap. Where does the sap come from?
We'll find out.
You'll find out, won't you?
Rock sap.
You know who thinks syrup is boiled sap? Saps. This is a fantasy.
Yeah.
This guy's on a roll today.
And that is where we'll end our session. No, I'm just joking.
Because Derek was helping, do we learn anything about the
Monks.
crunch monks? as well?
There is not a lot of information on the Crunch Monks. Here's what I'll say about that, because your research was primarily on the Syrup Mountain, and then you were able to find like a little bit of information on the Crunch Monks towards the end there. They are not really a secretive people, but a lot of their techniques are kept, close to the chest as well. They are a people that pride themselves on physical prowess and fitness, as well as the word discipline comes up a lot. And their leader was a man named Kentharis as well, a great monk. They are the Crunch Monks of Serpent Mountain.
Cool.
And yeah, they exist high in the peaks, and getting there alone is a challenge into itself.
I think P would just do like general research, so nothing worth going over right now. Just general like world knowledge and trying to like understand where the hell we are and what this place is, past all of the explanations we've got.
Yeah, you find a map. It is partially destroyed and incredibly old of the valley itself. And you could see that it is gigantic. It would take easily over a month, maybe even 2, to reach the southernmost part of this valley. You are heading to a mountain that is north of you, about a 4 days travel. You see on this map are several factions and locations of interest laid out. Why don't you go ahead and roll me investigation? Depending on how you do, I will give you several of the names, and if you do really well, maybe some places of interest.
I'm going to re-roll that. Heroic Inspiration. Not 20.
Whoa!
27.
What a boy!
You find a text to
Let's
cross-reference it. You see the Dwarves of Mount Syrup listed on there, the Crunch Monks of Serpent's Peak, the Waterwash Elf Hierarchy, the Nomads of the Feast, but there is no location marked on the map for them.
Well, they are nomads.
Instead, you see a trail marked on the map and possible locations. In large text, someplace called Juice World, that is always spelled in all caps. Animicleto of the Noble Shapes in the south in a desert area, some sort of animal kingdom. And then a shadowy place called Clan Pequeño Bites.
Ah, there it is.
As well as you see a couple of places of interest. The aerial Crombites of the Chiseled Way. A library called Barnabas and Nobility Bastion of Knowledge. And then finally, a location called the Legendary Electric Tower.
That's where the wizard is.
We do another guitar sound here.
Thank you, Baby Bell.
Oh my god, the dog just did a guitar riff. That's gotta go. That was kind of crazy.
Gotta stay in now, Dan.
That's crazy. The dog did a guitar riff. Did you train the dog to do that? All right. Any other
sick.
Any other preamble there? You guys got your magic items? You've got your supplies. You head down to the stable master.
Got my green cloak.
The stable master, you go in there and you are not provided with a horse. Instead, you see a creature there standing attached to the cart as it tries to bite at several people trying to calm it down. You see that it has these strange bat-like wings. It's up on 2 legs with talons on the edge of it. A serpentine tail hangs off the back of it, and its head, as it whips around, you could only describe as the head of a rooster.
Oh, like a cockatrice?
And it seems that a cockatrice has been attached to the front of your wagon.
That's a monstrosity. I can't even beast spawn with that.
Is that going to be strong enough to pull the cart?
Absolutely. It's like larger. It's as big as the cart, basically.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's a big boy. The stable master tells you that this is the last creature they got. They caught it a week ago and have been trying to train it since then. Doesn't have a name, so you all can name it. So 3, 2, 1, give it a name.
Bartleby.
Bartleby the
go.
cockatrice. You see a little
Bart.
thing come up. Confirm name. Yes, no.
Ping.
Bartleby the cockatrice. And you all set forth on your first journey. And that is where we're going to end our session.
Hey!
Here we go.
And we will pick it back up 4 days from now at Mount Syrup.
Mount Syrup!
Mount
Hell yeah.
Syrup.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening. Let's get some plugs in real fast. Let's start with Andrew.
You like this show? I do too. Go give us some loving on Patreon. If you like what we do and you want to hear more of it and hear some extra things that the normal masses are not privy to. Besides that, if you hop over to rpgestures.com, we got our whole website there with little tidbits about our shows and links to our old shows and our merch store, which is getting new merch as often as we can come up with it. So sometimes it takes a while, but we'll get there eventually, and that's all that matters. But yeah, thanks for supporting us. We love you. I'm going to popcorn it over to Celina.
Hey, I'm Celina, also known as Sky Artemis on the internet. That's Sky with an E and occasionally Artemis with a 3, because Instagram and Threads is fucking weird. But you can find me anywhere that matters under that handle. Nate.
Hi, internet. I'm Nate. You can find me if you liked my acting today. You can find me in other places, such as all over the internet at What Do I Roll, over on Roll D5 for Twitch streams and stuff, over on other people's channels as well for Twitch streams and stuff. And if you want more podcasts, Escape the Dungeon podcast, where we're going to be playing Legend in the Mist this season. Popcorn to Casey.
You can check out my personal stuff at Casey_Reardon. Also, hang out in our Discord, guys. We have a cool Discord where you can chat with other people who listen to the show. You can chat with us. We're happy to chat about the show as well. And it's a good time there. So come hang out with us.
We'll answer your questions about things if we see
Potentially answer questions.
Maybe.
Also,
Maybe.
we'll happily spin you in the wrong direction with your theories.
Yeah.
Sky.
Hey, y'all. Leave us a review. You could do so at the Dark Hole. It's a great place to shout out into that big old hole, hear the echo chamber of your own thoughts as everyone praises the show. No criticism, only 5-star and praise, please. Big old dark hole echo chamber. That's all from me. Back to Andrew.
Hey, it's me. Homie and the dude. RP Gestures at checkout, 20% off. We get loving back. And that's pretty neat. Seth, read any books recently?
No, I haven't been reading. I need your help to get back on the horse.
The
Well,
gasp.
I will take over that podcast.
I'm on a reread of Mistborn.
Very nice.
Great book.
Nice.
Great book.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
If you want some classic Soviet literature, I recommend The Master and Margarita. Very good, interesting look at the dissolution of how do I say this, literature and religion in the Soviet times.
You
And
said The
there's-
Master and Margarita?
Yes, The Master and Margarita.
And that's not Jimmy Buffett's autobiography?
That's not. I know. You'd think.
It's
You would think.
Soviet literature?
No, there's a
to
giant
a
black cat
Soviet
that walks
building.
around on 2 legs, and he might be Beelzebub. That's pretty cool.
Stalin burger in paradise. A Lenin burger and
Wasting
it ain't
away
nice.
again in Latveria.
My head hurts, my feet stink, and I don't like capitalism.
And other great hits. Well, grab on to those new lands, everybody. Wow.
New lands.
New lands.